Okay, so it seems like the Stellar Blade situation has gotten even funnier, and this is actually really funny to see because, again, if you don't know, a lot of people have been getting pretty angry over many different things, including the main character Evie, who a lot of people have been calling too young looking and saying that essentially you're a PDF if you like her, which I think is absolutely insane. And a lot of people have been commenting on this entire situation, with some even going as far as to making petitions, which I think is crazy. This one right here, which is 69 verified signatures. Now, last time we looked, I think it's at like 63, so it's gained a whole massive 6 signatures. And well, there's been an update in terms of the other petition that's been going on, which is kind of like a counter petition to kind of fight this one. And it says support shift up. And you can see it's got 3,159 signatures, which is way more than they had whenever we first covered it. And yeah, I mean, it's absolutely insane to see how well this is doing and how much, this is kind of, what do you call it, backfired on the people that created the original one. Because I think they wanted to get this easy, like, almost like slam dunk of, hey, let's make a petition against sexualization of youthful characters in Stellar Blade. And it ended up failing, right? Because another petition has ended up overtaking it massively, and it really shows you who the real audience behind Stellar Blade are, and what they'll put up with whenever it comes to the the hate and people trying to go after them over their character designs, right? Because at the end of the day, Evie is a good-looking character, and I think that this is 100% a great choice for Stellar Blade Bloodrain, and they shouldn't change it, right? And many people believe that. Actually, 3,159 people believe that. And it shows you that these are going to be the people that are buying the game, right? And whenever it comes to shift up, when they're looking at what is going on, you can see that these are going to be the people buying the game, 3,159, to the people not buying the game being 69, right? It's a very different kind of amount of signatures, and really shows you that they are the minority whenever it comes to hating this character design. Yeah, this just further proves it, right? So again, really, really cool. And it seems like there's been a lot more, though, to do with this kind of stuff. As lots of people saying, we just hit 1,000 signatures. That was 2 days ago, by the way. So every single day, they're gaining like an extra 1,000 signatures, which again is absolutely insane. And recently there was another post as well of the CEO of Stellar Blade, once again, kind of posting stuff of a Stellar Blade cosplayer that this account Gyaru Glow posted of a cosplayer cosplaying Evie, saying the CEO of Stellar Blade just reposted my post about the Evie cosplayer where I defended her design. Based move by Kim Hyung-tae, supporting the character and the fans who love her instead of folding to the critics. He's got good taste and sticks to his values. It's good to see. And yeah, I think that is 100% one of the main things that people want to see, right? Is essentially a CEO or a person, a game creator, sticking to their values and sticking to what they think is right and wrong, and sticking to what they think is a good design for the game. And it seems like Kim Hyung-tae is definitely on that, kind of train, right? He is definitely 100% on board with the Evie design. It doesn't seem like there's any kind of, wavering, I guess, in terms of his opinion, due to a lot of this kind of backlash and stuff that they've been getting recently and pressure. Because, again, they've gone further than just a petition, by the way, right? We've talked about the fact that they've reported them to Visa and MasterCard and NCOSE, the kind of like Center for Sexual Exploitation. The one that deals with real life people, and they're reporting a fictional character to it, which I think is crazy. So, of course, a lot of people have been, talking about that too. And that definitely does put some concern, I would say, on a CEO, right? Whenever people are reporting your game to such big things like Visa and MasterCard, where they have taken action before against, kind of NSFW games and whatever, which again is absolutely ridiculous. And sometimes it can, pressure some creators into, kind of folding and bending the knee almost, right? Which of course is, horrible, and it should never be done. And there's even people as well, for example, the whole Yorch stuff, that are calling for the censorship almost of Stellar Blade, while also actively saying that they're not that they're anti-censorship, which isn't the case. You're not anti-censorship if you say that, oh, I want Stellar Blade to be censored, but nothing else. You're not anti-censorship, right? That doesn't count. You don't get a pass on that one, bro. You either anti-censorship or you believe in censorship for the games you dislike. So again, of course, it's ridiculous. But despite all of this, as I said, the CEO just seems to not care, right? He's just still uploading all of these amazing, Evie cosplays and whatever. These look absolutely insane, and shows you again, once again, about the character design, that it is possible to pull off a look like this, right? It's not impossible to look like the character from Stellar Blade and look like Evie from Stellar Blade, because you can see right here, someone has managed to do it. And we've looked at previous posts as well of people managing to do it. They do look very similar. They do have very similar design features. And sure, they are never going to be 100% because, they're not the person that the character was modeled off of. But there's 100% going to be a very close likeness and a youthful look to them that will look the same as Evie, like these two pictures do. Right, even though they might not look 100% the same, they definitely do have the same kind of youthful features and whatever you want to call it. And they're an adult, right? So that's it. Like, I think it's absolutely insane that some people still try to claim that, essentially you can't, look like this, or it's impossible, and that you have to be like a child to look like this, because that's not true. That's not true at all. There's literally adults going out there and doing it right now. Saying, the funny thing is as well about this repost is that he's reposted it in a quotation to the last post, saying they said Evie's design was unrealistic. That a real woman who looked like her. Her name is Arja Yang. So again, yeah, he's even reposting like that part as well, which is cool. So huge W, congrats, thanks. That he seems awesome. It's funny too because his wife does a lot of the outfit designs, also pretty too. Saying, I'm family-based CEO, never give in to the vocal minority who won't even play the game, stand your ground with the actual fans, which, yeah, 100% true. Saying, this is how it should be. If you are a game dev, don't fold to the people that don't like your game, listen to the fan base and research what players want. It's simple in how to deal with these woke broods. Just tell them to F off, and there isn't anything they can do about it, because the game will sell like hotcakes. Which, yeah, it is true, right? The game is going to sell very well if the petition signatures and whatever are a precursor to the sales that Stellar Blade is going to get. It's going to do perfectly fine, right? 3,159 signatures, 269 signatures against. Yeah, it just kind of tells you the main difference between the fans and the haters. And these are just people that have signed up on change.org, by the way. This isn't even like including the people that A, are fans of the game and haven't signed the petition, and B, are just people just scrolling through and looking at popular games at the moment, which obviously Stellar Blade will be one, due to how many people are going to be talking about it, especially the fact that people have been talking about it now. And honestly, I think in some cases this drama has kind of like helped out Stellar Blade in a little kind of way, because it's gotten a lot of people talking about the game even after they've only posted one trailer, right? This one trailer has caused weeks of debates and different kind of arguments and stuff, and if anything, it's just further promoting the game, which I think is actually pretty cool. And of course, a lot of people aren't going to be happy with that. So the more the people try to whine and try to take down the game or try to do something to affect the game in any way, the more they're actually promoting the game, and the more that they are actually kind of leading people to go over and give it a go, maybe give the first one a go, and kind of get involved in the conversation altogether, which ends up just negatively affecting them, right? Because of course, more people are going to see it, go, actually, this is a cool game, and then want to play it. So yeah, I mean, it just ends up not working out for them at all, the more that they give attention to it. And yeah, they should keep going, honestly, because the more people find out about Stellar Blade and what's going on, right? But yeah, I mean, that is essentially all there is for this situation. So if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameStops, use my code Kaza, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.